Okay, everybody, so you guys have been asking that for me to cover AmorAltra. It is requested by Asia Valles. Shout out to him, or her, or whatever. So it's called The AmorAltra Story, The Downfall of FNF's Rising Star. So, fictionally, Amor was a character that I made for the Fresh Prince Black Hymn of Bel-Air. One of you guys have enjoyed it. Especially the one that requested for this video for me to cover Amor, the YouTuber. I think he is another Friday Night Funkin predator, just like Joey Nigro. Probably. Anyways, guys, let's get this over with. So, yeah.
The name AmorAltra has become one of the most infamous names in the Friday Night Funkin' community. From one of the most celebrated and successful Friday Night Funkin' mod creators, Amor had his entire online life of 5 years torn down by his own mistakes, including mistreatment of editors, actors and staff, and of course his awful interactions with minors.
Oh! Whoa, whoa. We're not even like fucking 20 seconds in and Amor was pretty, like, fucked up. No wonder why one of you guys asked me to put this guy in Black Hymn's team.
So in today's video, I'm going to be retelling the AmorAltra story from beginning to end, from rise to fall. Let's begin.
Your discretion is advised, chat.
The date is December the 3rd, 2013, and an Indonesian artist known as Amor had created their
Jesus, 2.5 years before I started my own career. By May 2016. I was like 4 days away from turning 9 years old back then. 12 years ago, huh?
Channel, known at the time as Angry Mine. However, Amor had done previous work on other platforms such as Instagram before he began uploading flagship Geometry Dash content in early 2016, with the first public video being a 69 subscriber special video. Amor had been an onlooker to the Geometry Dash community, which according to him in 2016 was burning and falling apart, and for the next few years, Amor tried to make his trade in a place where the community had become hell, which is evident from his own recollections.
Geometry Dash community. Geometry Dash community is being a freaking pain. Because like there is a lot of hackers, there is a lot of haters, there is a lot of people that just leave Geometry Dash. And there is even people that gonna commit suicide because of Geometry Dash.
Why does this guy sound like he's congested, bro? He sounds like he's sick or something, or got the flu. Maybe like he has autism or something, like I have. I don't know. Maybe like his tongue just got stung by a bee or something, accidentally.
I mean, why? It's just a game. It's just a simple game. But why do you have to do that? And I just don't like it. Please. It's an innocent community. And it's just turning into a freaking hell. This is a simple game. And we need to like make it as fun as possible. Don't make it as freaking game of hell. Come on. This is Geometry Dash.
Angry Mine, now renamed to Amor AMC, started uploading frequent Geometry Dash maps in early 2016 and reached 1,000 followers on Instagram in June 2016. The videos were low but consistent in their views, and those uploads steadily helped his growth. It was also clear that Amor was a very talented artist, as he would post several speed paints to supplement his main series of Geometry Dash videos, and this would also grow his channel not only for his talent, but because he would also be able to make fun of bigger influencers and gain subscribers from the attention. And around this time, Amor would inadvertently conceptualize the idea that led him into eventual meteoric stardom, which later, the OCs of Bob and Bosip.
I'm so bored. Well, if you want, let's play some level. But I'm just so bored. I want to do something besides playing level. I mean, we can play other games. Like what? Well, I don't know. There's a lot of games you can play. Just
What
tell
the
me
fuck
what you
is
want to play
this?
and we can play it.
Bro, that looks like he does not put any effort. That was more cringe than Joey's, even though Joey's not any better. Since he dated like Glitch Anime and Madeline Rose a few years back.
Bob and Bosip are two characters based in the Geometry Dash world, voiced by Amor, who travel into different games and take on different personalities. The video itself is a fun animation, but from the channel's upload history, it's evident that the large view count of 130,000 comes from its modern day success, not from the video's
Oh, thank God it's age restricted so children doesn't watch these and be scarred for life. YouTube.
performance upon release. In December of 2016, Amor changed his name from AmorAMC to AmorAltra, but this wouldn't stop him from drifting in and out of low relevance throughout 2016 and 2017, a trend which would define his channel for the next few years. However, at the end of the day, Amor was still attracting a consistent and loyal audience within the Geometry Dash community, including people that sounded like this.
Like
Yeah,
these are these kids that hit puberty and they go.
2017 was, for the most part, the same, with Amor now starting to live streams to his fanbase. However, he also started to make his name as a consistent member of the community who partook in mega collabs for maps. In April of 2017, Amor began to make more of a variety of content, including Minecraft videos with friends, and this eventually pushed him over the boundary and he hit 1,000 subscribers.
Hello again guys, AmorAltra here and welcome back into another video. As you can see there on the top right on my channel, we finally done it! We reached our goal, 1,000 subscribers! That's insane!
From here, Amor would become more public with his face, revealing a few Q&As and update videos, which helped him to start picking up some more steam, and soon he started to become within touching distance of 2,000 subscribers. However, Amor had worn himself out with making consistent content, and his video schedule dwindled during 2018 as he became more active on other platforms, and by mid-2019, he was completely gone. This may have also coincided with his first real negative attention when the Geometry Dash community were made aware of a few drawings he had made of a well-known female content creator who was a minor at the time.
Wait. I'm part of Discord server Amor used to run. One of the OG members told me how they got pressured into doing NSFW art by him when they were 13, which is very yikes. He also drew porn of Jumper when she was 14, and some fucker had the audacity to post it on my subreddit. Not sending the link out of respect for Joni though. Amor abandoned the server long before I joined, and he isn't remembered fondly. No wonder why he is a pedophile and a troublemaker and registered as a sex offender. Yikes.
Of a few drawings he had made of a well-known female content creator who was a minor at the time. Regardless, this break would signify a turning point in Amor's career as he came back.
If I was him, I wouldn't do that to avoid, like, a lot of backlash. Be careful what you're doing your career, guys. I threw this when I was in, like, junior year, when I was, like, stupid and young. When I was, obsessed with adult content. I don't know, posting, like, cheese pizza is bad. But at least I changed. I tried to apologize multiple times, but some of the people think it's just a clickbait, even though it's fucking not.
New and improved. In March of 2020, Amor would make a surprise return.
They just put Adult Swim music? That's cool. Adult Swim, old kids out of the pool.
on YouTube with his video Hujan by AmorAltra. This video would mark a significant upturn in quality visible from the thumbnails and from the view counts. His return video got some traction and he started up his channel again, piggybacking from the recent success of Minecraft SMPs. For the rest of 2020, Amor would put his hard work into a Geometry Dash mod called Boomslayer, which garnered attention upon release, and to be fair to him, it looks stunning. But the series that would really kickstart his meteoric success would be the revisiting of his old characters, Bob and Bosip, and transporting them into another game, only this time it would be the rising Newgrounds game known as Friday Night Funkin'. The Bob and Bosip mod really showed off how talented Amor was at his art, and it paid off. Amor had gained 2,000 subscribers in around 4 years, but now with the mod, he gained 20,000 subscribers in only a few weeks. The mod itself is a huge breakthrough, as it was the first mod where the opponents say the countdown instead of the usual sound file, there's note sprites for the WASD keys, it locks free play until the main week is finished, it uses animated cutscenes with voice acting, and there's an end credit sequence. The real latest standouts were his comic dubs for his characters, which gained upwards of 1 million views. It's almost amazing how we can look back at Amor's huge success and see that his writing and animation all stems from a lonely little experimental Geometry Dash video. On August the 27th, 2021, AmorAltra hit 100,000 subscribers and reached his ultimate peak in monthly growth.
I would have gained this much! I only gained like around 10,000 before my popular channel got terminated 2 years later.
90,000 subscribers in a month, and his full OST for his mod had over
Remember, I was young and stupider back then, but now I don't.
1.8 million views. To put it in context from an outsider, Amor was the dream of the FNF community, with his fans being totally obsessed with him and his work. Around September, the hype began to die down as many of AmorAltra's audience went back to school, and Amor soon decided to fill the empty void created by the absence of new Bob vs. Bosip OSTs by playing and promoting those made by others. But this didn't mean it was the end of his mod creating, as in December, AmorAltra announced Bob vs. Bosip, the EX update, which stands at over 1 million views, and the hype once again grew rapidly as Amor had got videos that broke the 1 million views barrier back to back. Amor's experience and connections in the Geometry Dash community had also helped him to make numerous links with others. After 5 years of hard work, no involvement in drama, and limited success, the dream had come true. But AmorAltra soon lost his fame as fast as he found it. During December, Amor's house of cards began to fall, starting with his interactions with Aether DX, another art predator who we might talk about later. Aether used to be a pillar stone of the community, but he had done some deplorable stuff as seen through his interactions with minors, and to see Amor trying to support him was a betrayal of trust. Hey there, glad
I ain't talking to kids. Or doing NSFW or sexual roleplays to them. If I do, I would have got arrested and go to jail. That's the real deal. If you make mistakes by posting, like, cheese pizza or any other type of messed up stuff on the internet, if you didn't know that it was bad, probably not.
Doing good in your own, and with the will to change to a better person. Trying my hardest as I can, I wanted to apologize for that mainly because...
But, like I said, some people think it's a clickbait. But it's cap.
Because I haven't yet, and it would feel wrong not to. There's a lot of things I want to apologise for, but I know if I come back and do that, the reception will not be friendly, hence why I wanted to apologise in private. I just hope you've been well despite all this happened. There's been so much shit I've been following since I left. Don't worry, it's rough, but I'm fine.
Oh wait, I gotta be checking the another Predator next reaction video. Pretty fucked up.
Glad to hear that, Amor. I've been working on something personal with Ash and Blue. It's more of a personal project for fun, but other than that, I've been feeling a lot more better for myself this month. It feels like I've found my meanings and shit, rather than be in front of a screen and do the things I did, rather than not having a real personal life.
Oh, for the quick pause, guys, I'm in like 100 away from reaching like 2,000 subscribers. I'm like 100 away now. Thank you guys so much. They hit the clip video. The clip for Nanachi and Midi Invasion did a rocket on that. 669 views in 1 hour and 35 minutes. Unbelievable.
I do the stuff I did, as to which I changed like a lot, but I'm just glad to see you're doing well and stuff. You definitely deserve a lot more considering you're one of the most talented people I've met. Thank you, no problem. I'd definitely love to keep in touch with you, but considering what you said to Blue, I respect that. Unless if you ever want to, be down of course. But mainly this me isn't the me I am now, to say the least, and I'm just glad to see you're doing good and still very, very nice and caring. Congrats on getting the EX update done, by the way. We'll be playing it once the upload is up. Thank you. Open DMs and support for Predator? That's no good. But that wasn't all. As said before, Bob and Boast of the EX update released in December to widespread popularity, just like the original, but behind the scenes, Amor had been overworking and mistreating the team to meet deadlines following a leak of the mod, as said in this post. After the leak, Amor went insane. He also got really mad after the team missed the December the 3rd deadline.
After the leak, Amor went insane. He also got really mad after the team missed the December 3rd deadline. He overworked many teams. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Yeesh. Yikes.
He overworked many team members, especially the coders. Big development decisions revolved around the leak, even features and trailer stuff. Like we had a mod showcase instead of a trailer because Amor wanted to get more views in the leak video. We even had to ditch some big features in B&B to get it out as fast as possible after the leak. I don't remember exactly what, but there's something about the trophy room? Can't remember. He overworked Tay to the point of him getting sick. He blamed the delay on Ash, but while some of the fault is on Ash for being uncommunicative, Amor really made Ash look like the third coming of the devil for not finishing. I don't blame Ash for not wanting to work on the mod. He also constantly screamed at everyone on the team, even at me. That caused the release of B&B the EX update to be rushed in a complete buggy mess. And technically there isn't even a download available yet, because everything is so broken. AmorAltra, more like Amazon. Sorry, bad joke.
Oh, man. Okay, that's a good one.
This post began to unravel the lock of the floodgates, and many other charges come out about the unfair treatment that Amor had subjected them to, such as an editor who'd been paid only $40 for a video that took many hours to edit. Now, okay, I see where this all went wrong. Frick Amor, he paid me very unfairly for a video that took many hours to edit, on a service that I'm legally not allowed to use, rather than the one I'm able to accept money with, which isn't hard to send through. Frick, man. Well, I pay in a range of $30 to $40, or even $50 to $60 if the stream is longer. Ah, that sounds good. My Venmo is blank. Oh shit, Venmo? I use PayPal. Ah, okay, I need to see.
I use PayPal too. You know, if you guys recognize I have PayPal for you guys to donate, if you guys want to, I left that PayPal link is going to be in the description to donate me money for appreciation. Link in the description below, guys. Thank you.
I can make a PayPal because I got stuck trying to sign up for a business account. And on top of that, another voice actor also—
Man, this motherfucker can't deserve to make money because he's a predator and likes children, just like Black him and Tuxin him.
came out with their own experience on Amor, detailing how Amor had stressed out his voice actors for his mishandling of the team, and later mocked the VA who made the twit longer for missing out on the opportunity. Hi, I never really sat down and took the time to do this, but I think I'd say this publicly or at least get this off my chest. A while back when I originally started doing F&F dubs or voice acting in general to grow my channel, I was contacted by Amor and offered to voice Bob in the Bob and Bosip mod. As I found this incredibly amazing, I also noticed something that Amor also had someone else during the time of either wanting to be the role or even taking the role, and it made me extremely confused if I was supposed or wanted to voice his character, because throughout the being it felt like Amor was genuinely confused on who he wanted to voice Bob. I got completely stressed out to the point where I eventually felt insecure for wanting to take this role due to the amount of confusion I was feeling, and wasn't 100% sure if Amor needed me or not, so I stopped responding to him. Entirely. I even may have took a screenshot a while back posting a DM of him not wanting me to voice Bob, and jokingly said I took an L, but it honestly started hurting me later on. Eventually, recently around mid-November, I decided to join Amor Twitter space out of boredom, and while everything was chilled, someone noticed me to the point that even Amor mentioned me as well. I was genuinely mixed with Amor, and overall, I love this people in this community since I really don't trust many people in here. Amor mentioned how I missed the opportunity to voice Bob in the B&B, along with making a few jokes about it whilst being laughed at by multiple people that kept saying missed opportunity. As I know this twit longer is most likely petty, this really impacted me and made me have more mixed feelings towards Amor. I even had what I thought a lot of friends told me or insulted me, how I missed this. It put me a huge insecure spot for voice acting that I'm still struggling to get out myself. It was just a thought that was going through my mind.
Jesus, mother. That is a lot of process, guys.
Honestly, man, I'm mentioned by a nice guy in the community just to be told constantly by him and others, including my mutuals, that ha 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 ha, missed opportunity to voice funny blue character, and then humiliated in front of others. I eventually DM'd Amor my reason of why I didn't respond, or why I felt insecure to voicing Bob. Or to put it in easy summary, Amor took on 2 VAs for Bob, confused the shit out of them on who would actually get the role, until one dropped out because they were stressed from the way it was managed, and then Amor encouraged making fun of them for missing the role. Now, I don't need a degree in psychology to tell you that this is all pretty bad, because it is. First of all,
this is the day when I got my Xbox Series X. And I started to use it, and that was way before the streaming situation that I was gonna do for YouTube. Trying to use OBS Studio for, like, on gaming or something. After I gave that Xbox that I used to have to my brother, that I don't use anymore, but now I do because I'm still struggling with YouTube a little bit until I started posting shorts from Beyond Animation Studio again, even though I'm not that part of the community anymore because it's so toxic as hell. And I don't use grounded terms anymore because it's also overused nowadays. So I'm a different Go animator, or a different animator, or whatever the fuck.
It's very apparent that the wider art community, and by extension the FNF community, have a one-and-done policy with predators. Now, I'm not against having a line of communication open with people who have committed heinous crimes, but what I am against is directly sending them supportive messages. Those supportive messages, although probably with the right intent, are, in Aether's minds, justifying their actions, and it stints their growth and changing as a person into someone who doesn't prey on younger people. Second of all, yeah, the mistreatment of several people is unacceptable. Pressure to release a mod is obviously mounting on you, I get that. But you're not exactly a corporation, and to work your team so much to the point that one of them was ill is delivery driver Amazon level. Like, there's no excuse for this. I know.
Yo, Amor is so delusional, bro. We're like 13 minutes in and it's already fucked up.
Underpaying editors, mishandling voice actors, that falls under the same vein of shitty influencer. This is all valid criticism, and if this was just it, I'd be developing on this further and the video would just end here. But of course, if you follow the situation, you know what's coming next.
Oh boy. Here comes Jack. The moment we all been waiting.
Near the end of December, a user known as Colsan posted a number of screenshots on behalf of a user who chose to remain anonymous. Trigger warning, NSFW, AmorAltra. I'm being asked for an anonymous source to post these screenshots. Proof the NSFW will be in the reply below. Sorry in advance, they're pretty fucking bad, Jesus Christ. Well, I don't want to post the domain since it would get a lot of traction, and Amor would clearly know who I am who had posted the domain, so I'm using the dead account to post this. Thread. I was told to try thread.
It's a good thing I'm awful at drawing this without AI. If I was controlled by him, I would have been arrested and registered as a sex offender for the rest of my fucking life. Holy shit.
No, I've been shown proof. Amor has an NSFW alt. One of these started before he turned 18, I think. It's locked and under a different name, obviously. He has done many NSFW pieces of Blue, Minnie, and himself. He also went to my friend with some NSFW related promotion help with women bodies. Amor is known to not know how to draw women properly, so. Screenshots from his NSFW account, this shit actually makes me sick. Most of these pictures include Minnie, a minor, having sex with adults, Blue.
Oh no. Yo, that is not okay. Yo, this isn't okay. This is not illegal. It's not legal at all. He thinks it's legal to draw this shit, bro. No fucking way. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. His career's done, bro.
Now more. I don't know if Blue
His
or Mini
career
consented to
is
this,
over.
but it's fucked up by the way. Now obviously I can't show the screenshots because that was
Dude, what the fuck? Ugh. Ugh. That is not okay. That is not okay. You guys were right. What if you guys were right? He is so fucked in the head. He is the same level as EDP445. Or Joey. Or maybe Dan Sobel.
to complete strike on this channel, but you can obviously kind of make out what
fuck.
it's about from behind the massive pixelation. And this really threw AmorAltra's reputation to a blender. First of all, probably because this is a weird shit, and secondly, because he admitted he has a small penis. Okay,
What the f- What?
first of all, probably because this is a
me
weird
see
shit,
that.
and secondly, because he
Mine might be... Bro. What does this remind me of South Park vibes? Seriously.
admitted he has a small penis. Okay, but seriously, is it pedophilic for an 18-year-old to draw porn of a 17-year-old? Not exactly. But is it creepy as fuck? Definitely. This is the real catalyst as many other people start to come out of the woodwork for their information.
For real.
Yeah, this isn't really something new. Amor has always done weird NSFW shit behind the backs of others. This is a screenshot from
I don't know, he drew a lot of porn. You sick fuck. Guys, once you post this shit, it's out here forever. Never disappearing. Never vanish from the internet. It's always gotta be here when people wanted to expose Amor for his actions. You cannot take it back. This isn't a fucking cartoon or anime. Time travelers doesn't exist. No. Photos like these is here forever. So you gotta have to be careful, or your career is toast. It's cooked.
his really early days working where he drew his character fucking the girl he liked, obviously without her knowing lol. This activity was just incredibly weird, but what was worse was the fact that this was only the beginning. This was only the tip of an iceberg that stretches as far back as 2018.
Intermission. Now that sounds serious. I'm just gonna pause this for a sec. Oh no. You sick fuck. Oh no. This guy's done. His life is over.
Popular creator AmorAltra's questionable behavior on minors. I made a throwaway account to post these screenshots. For the longest time I've known him, since 2018, he's been acting really weird, asking for porn from minors and talking about doing sexual acts with them. I've decided to censor just about every single name I could find, plus the server's information, as I do not want the entire server to be involved with this dumb drama. I personally felt uncomfortable around him, as he talked about very lewd stuff, mostly in normal conversation. All of
If you guys haven't talked about him at all, he would have been still going and do pedophilic shit to minors, like EDP did and Joey and Dan Sobel did. It's a good thing I covered Dan Sobel, just like everybody else did.
These screenshots take place in a private server created by Amor. The server had a now deleted NSFW channel that claimed to be 18+, which involved very few adults, but I will go into that later. Amor, what do you think of Purple X Blue existing again? I want to meet nobody because I'm scared of all of you. Dude, don't be scared of me. AmorAltra replies saying, my desire to make more purple and blue porn has increased. In this scenario, purple is a 14-year-old guy, and blue is a 12-year-old girl. I mean, I ship purple and blue like hard, but that would be some pedo shits. I should have made my own Purple X Blue NSFW right now. In this screenshot are two Eastern artists of mine. As you can tell by the captions I put on, they kind of had a ship going on. They were both 14 and 12 respectively, and they had an asexual relationship, trying not to involve sex. However, he kept talking about how he wanted to, brackets, and he most likely did draw at one point in the now deleted NSFW channel, draw lewd artwork of them too. He even admitted that liking them too was questionable. He would have been around 16 at the time, but that doesn't make it any less strange and questionable. There was another similar ship, including two 13-year-old boys he was also obsessing over, which talk about both of them doing sexual acts. Pink licks Yellow's dick. I want to suck your whole Pink.
What the
Pink and Yellow is sexy. I would pay for Pink X Yellow. In the screenshot, one of them states that they're not comfortable with him talking about them with
Is he, like, obsessed with Rule 34? This is why his reputation is ruined?
what you're referring to them as victims. Also, Pink X Yellow is a thing now? Hell yeah, more victim. I got my own game to make. Yeah, I saw some previous. Should I allude you to? Pink replies saying, a strong maybe. AmorAltra replies saying, that's a yes. These are some of the most important screenshots I have. He may see has changed, but you're still allowed to criticize him for dumb mistakes. Plus, I made a dumb mistake by not getting these out earlier. If you know any victims in the screenshots, please try not to get them involved in anything, as they have done nothing. Thanks, and Merry Christmas.
This is why we're not gonna trust him.
This was disillusioning and completely destructive. To learn that this was now a pattern of behaviour rather than a one-off incident completely sealed the situation and showed that Amor had to go from the internet. It's disgusting how whilst with a measly 2,000 subscribers, Amor was acting like this. He was taking advantage of people, he was shipping children, and drawing pornography of them whilst he was at the age of 15 to 16. This led to a number of statements below the Reddit post, including one user who said, I'm part of a Discord server Amor used to run. One of the OG members told me how they got pressured into doing NSFW art by him when they were 13, which is very yikes. He also drew porn of Juniper when she was 14, and some fucker had the audacity to post it on my subreddit, not sending the link out with respect to Junny though. Amor abandoned the server long before I joined, and he isn't remembered fondly. These screenshots were later backed up by one of the people involved in the situation, who came out on Twitter to speak their piece, known as Raku. Hey there y'all, I'm Raku. I'm the aforementioned 12-year-old in the screenshot of the Reddit post. This will be a thread of me talking about the stuff Amor has done, as well as clarifying some stuff. To first clarify, I wasn't 12 when the messages were made, I was 13 actually, but that doesn't really make things better. I can confirm that everything in the Reddit post, the screenshots, are 100% real. I've said the stuff in the screenshots, they're real. The ship was of me and named Meltaku. The ship was mostly asexual at first. We tried to keep stuff pure, but then Amor took notice and started being weird with it. But I won't post it here, it's just gonna be for me, uwu, for my desire. Oh, I know how not to be 18 years old. Well, if Melt wants to see it, sure. I should just have made my own Melt X Raku NSFW right now. Oh god. Yes, Lamau. Meltaku, however, topics for most of my NSFW victim. Ew, what? Me and Melt were dumbasses for supporting NSFW stuff, but truth be told we got indirectly pressured by him to start drawing NSFW and such. Indeed, no porn from the pure boy, only from the blue-haired boyo and the small dragon. Actually, I don't think Raku has ever drawn NSFW before. What? Yeah. Raku, please don't draw NSFW. So only me, XD, I guess I have sin. In the Reddit post, it's also been stated that Amor did lewd our sonas, and it did happen. I asked him if I could see it in DMs, and they... Yeah. Do you want to? I'm ready. Okay, enjoy. Well, okay then. I'm just gonna...
Nah, he's showing that to minors? Just like my enemies did? Y'all are messed up in the head. There's minors around YouTube. Facebook, Instagram, or many much more besides Patreon. we're gonna have to go. This is too much.
Wow, okay, I regret this. Told you. What did I say I was ready? Yes, it is, but again, I already said that you will not be ready for XD. But you said you are, so yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry if I offended you. I'll keep that drawing in my hand so no one will see it anymore. I was actually okay seeing that, it's just the characters make it feel weird. And it's okay, I mean, I almost looted my character, so... Yeah, I know. I drew you guys when you were older,
Hey,
not when you were
another sub.
13, because that would be weird. So, yeah,
Thank you all.
we cool? We actually look younger, but okay. And yeah, we're cool. XD. Hey man, some people do worse, in my defense. Again, I was an absolute egghead for supporting him in this NSFW stuff. I was a very impressionable
Egghead.
13-year-old. I hate who I
That was way before the One Piece arc.
was back then. I think that's all for the Meltaku loot stuff. Please do not ask Melty about all of this. He does not want to be involved any more than this. After a while, he requested that I should write a smut fic of the ship, and I agreed with that. In exchange, he drew... yeah. Raku's detailed story ends with that tweet, but it once again led to a domino effect of other people coming out with screenshots. A collage of screenshots shows 3 conversations from Amor discussing the NSFW channel in his server. I'm adding RP and NSFW soon. AmorAltra, give me access to the NSFW channel.
Look at the drawings he drew. Looks like a rip-off of Friday Night Funkin', but poorly remade. Bro.
I gotta need you to make a good NSFW for me, sir. You have to sacrifice your youth to me. Well, at least none of them are NSFW XSD. That has drawn NSFW. Are you making NSFW? Oh well. Where's the NSFW? And also, I don't want to get the backlash I got last year from doing NSFW. All I can remember relating to Amor is Meltaku porn, back when I was like 12, 13, and how Amor was one of the people who influenced me to draw NSFW. I would honestly post proof of the NSFW channel being deleted, so although someone could probably do some hacking and find some old deleted messages and maybe a channel, is that even possible? Here's an interaction between Amor and a anonymous miner, wherein he begs them to draw NSFW in exchange for an emote drawn on stream, and at this time he's around 17 to 18. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I'll make...
What the... Okay, he must have been Dan Sopel's long-lost brother, and Joey Nigro's long-lost cousin. Because he did the same thing to Super Y, and call it sexy. You mother... I don't know if Friday Night fucking community is toxic also.
Me ex Luigi, Louis more, I'm a Luigi. Do it, I'll make you emote right now on stream, like symbol color. Bet, behind the sketch layer. I got the moves like Jagger. Do it, do it, do it, do it, sorry. Crying. Another Twitter user posted, I got the moves like Jagger. Do
What? There is no way you can just steal Maroon 5 song. You dead ass motherfucker.
it, do it, do it, do it, sorry. Crying. Another Twitter user posted more screenshots of Amor's interaction with them whilst they were 15 and he was 18. Nala, hi. Now I'm just curious because Blank has seen your PP. Kinda also wanna see,
Why?
but I don't know. No, what the fuck? They haven't? Yeah, and why would I show it to you if they had? No reason. I don't know why I even asked. Sorry about that. I genuinely thought they have because of all those
Dumbass.
replies, or maybe I'm just a dumbass. Whoa, hi. How you doing?
That's what
I
I
just
said.
want to share because I trust you. Doing good. Oh, what's up? And then Amor posted a link to his NSFW account and a shush emoji.
This is why you
This is
got
also a very
exposed.
insightful DM to see how Amor spread his NSFW account around and who he sent it to, as it is backed up by Amor's first post on that account.
Like I said, those screenshots are never going away, Chad. Never be erased. Never be deleted. You can't now. It's too late for Amor. It was too late. It's on here forever. It's active forever.
I got on this account somehow. Only a super select individual can view this. With a lot of this stuff coming out, some of Amor's old interactions with other people came up again. Happy birthday to my sex slave at the real JD Collins.
What the? You pedophile, bro. Somebody, summon Chris Hansen right now. Summon Chris Hansen. told him, tell Amber to, why don't you have a seat? When he gets out of the house, the police will come in and arrest his bitch ass for being a pedophile, bro.
Amor, you tweeted this when I turned 15. At this point, I should probably put my own perspective into this as someone who's been friends with Amor for a year and a half. There's a lot of memories, great and bad. I seriously hope your plans to improve are as you say they are in private, instead of your dog-ass apologies. I'm starting to realize Amor used to act like a creep towards me a lot and would talk about me like, just wait until you're 18, misgendered constantly, always tried to fluster me despite a 4.3 age difference, drew several shoulder cuts and other images, while acknowledging he shouldn't have been because I was 13 years old for most of that time, even telling me once not to share at all that he did it. He pushed me several times to send him pictures of my face despite me not wanting to at all. I even gave in once to it. I remember even once on stream he asked me if I was into sexually, and from there he would call me a bottom a lot. If sexual, weird, overtly soft behaviours were not directed at me, they would be directed at those around me. Acting super horny with me around was calling me a baby because I was very young, making me feel like absolute shit. I even watched him have me move calls with him.
Okay, this also proves he can't even handle criticism either.
And watched him draw porn of my 16 at the time friend. Amor was 17. There's more, but I think you have the gist of it. I never had the balls to say anything because 1, it's scary, but more important, 2, I really cared about him, and he still really cared about me and his friend. I felt attached almost because he forced me to be more open about myself, and well, in the end, that actually helped my confidence a lot. He was a good friend to me, but so horrible with self-control. I'm starting to question everything. Amor is just so naive and immature, which ruins his already horny self. I don't even know if I should make anything here say public. It probably won't matter, will it? Another tweet reads, what a way to start Christmas. Man, I don't know, right, really talking about it, considering—
Don't show me they're gonna send us cock to Christmas. You monster. There's no way Amber's supposed to be like Jared from Subway's long lost son.
it's fucking Christmas over. But that shit happened, I think, a year ago. I wasn't even 16 yet, he was 17.
Like
In a few of his streams where he'd asked me to draw some people shirtless, and then some fucking NSFW with Luigi. Keep in mind though,
Joey did the same thing, Chad. I forgot the shirtless body part.
he asked me for that kind of shit in his streams, and I was under the impression this was okay. Could show proof if I had the VODs fucking saved. But I got a few screenshots. I really don't know if this is wrong, considering we were all minors back when it happened. But I just don't know. It's 7 AM and I'm tired as fuck, and I don't want to think about this.
Okay, he ain't sorry, Chad. It's just fucking clickbait.
On December the 27th, 2021, AmorAltra posted a tweet regarding the entire situation after deactivating and reactivating his Twitter account. Hello everyone, this is Amor. I was deactivated due professional advice from my therapist, thinking it was the best thing for me to think straight. But then again, it's not the best for everyone. You might—
I'm afraid this is a clickbait, guys. People like me who makes anything like that in the past, people like me can change. You know, mature people like me can change. But some of them like Amber, Dan Sobel, Jonah Campbell, and others can't. Because we're afraid these guys were clickbait.
I already know what has happened. Within this post I've acknowledged and seen everything. I'm not asking for your forgiveness and redemption. I truly feel sorry for those actions and people that I've hurt.
He's not genuinely sorry. He's only saying this shit because he got exposed. This is a clickbait. Don't click it, guys. Don't click it.
Made uncomfortable and disappointed. I'm sorry I've made so many bad decisions that have led to many others upset. I'm sorry I was not able to become a good figure to those who looked up to me. I'm not disappearing my social media account, but I will be taking a step back from most social media activities to not only fix myself with professional treatment, also to figure out everything. I'm acknowledging what I've done and being truthful with that for my family and surroundings in order to get the better help. I'm sorry. Regards. However, it's evidently clear that no apology can make up for Amor's behavior on display. In only a day—
Yeah, like I said, it's a clickbait.
However, it's evidently clear that no apology can make—
When did he apologize? Just December of early 2022. I was like in sophomore year back then.
Make up for Amo's
Let's see
behavior on
he
display.
lied or not.
In only a day, people had recanted Amo's inappropriate interactions with several minors, whilst being 16, 17, 18, and he would never be fully accepted into the community. Further
He's been
evidence
doing that for a couple of years?
came out of Amo not being truthful with his apology, as he basically accepted using a tutorial on how to make an apology for his response. And that's where it ends. The downfall of AmorAltra is a tragedy, but a well-deserved one. Amo was an incredibly talented artist with consistency in uploading, and his mod made significant breakthroughs, but all the while he was acting inappropriately with minors, drawing pornography of their friends, and abusing staff. Many people did have a real connection with him as a creator, and it made them incredibly sad when all of this came out. Some of them are still in denial. However, at times like this, when a community like the Friday Night Funkin' community is at its complete low, that only means that the only way is up, by rebuilding. And it is suitable in the situation where creators are leaving or being exposed to hear from Amo's own words again, back when he was 13, and at the beginning of his career.
It's just a game. It's just a simple game. But why do you have to do that? And I just don't like it. Please. It's an innocent community. And it's just turning into a freaking hell. This is a simple game. And we need to,
You did it to yourself, Amor, you idiot.
like, make it as fun as possible. Don't make it as a freaking game of hell.
That's all from me today. Until next time, stay toasty.
Thank goodness it was over. You guys were right. Yeah, I ain't trusting his ass. He is so messed up, guys. So, anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching this video. Comment, like, share, sub, and hit that bell for more content. I upload videos on YouTube almost daily, so it's TikTok, by streaming. And I'll see you guys in the next video, so peace.